Okay, I'm gonna use Alt G because grey and orange aren't the most pleasant colours to see. Right, we have Koreans. Oh, he's gonna trush. He's actually gonna trush back T. That'd be amazing. Versus Byzantines. These are two civs I was not expecting. So Korean war wagons are cheaper. The +1 range for siege onagers is only a Korean bonus, it's not a team bonus. The team bonus is a villager line of sight now. They get cheaper turtle ships, so that doesn't really matter in a land map. Well, I'll check, because it's Dark Age. I don't know what Byzantines get, I haven't actually seen them. No changes! Okay, I was thinking, I was like, what are the changes to Byzantines? There are, in fact, no changes to Byzantines, so... Good. Oh yes, the foragers were 5% faster, yes. And their unique upgrade means war wagons do +2 damage per CC. I always forget the fact that Koreans have a 25% forage bonus on berries. So if I look at the map, I'd say Tato's purposes, considering I assume he's gonna trush, so his stone is his gold, so his gold is really nice at the back, and his stone is like at the front. Acti, he's kind of on this hill, which isn't nice, but if he walls off and defends, it's actually not too bad, because it's at the back. What? And he's got... Berries are alright. I mean, they're at the front, but they're like close to TC, so if there's any damage, if there's anything like drushing or archers, get back quickly. Both stones at the right hand side. I think Tato's really going to want to scout that. Because if he takes both the back T stones, it's going to be really, really hard for him to defend from the trush if he trushes. So I'm assuming he is because he picked Koreans. He's been practicing a lot, like he's been trushing a lot of players. He trushed Influenza in his Balance of Power game as well, so I really wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what Acti's plans are. Byzantines? Is it because he expected Tato to pick that, so he wanted to get, you know, the cheap skirmishers to defend? I mean, that's definitely plausible. So... Tato's found the sheep, will back T be able to lame them? Let's find out. Quite possibly, he could lame 2 sheep, and that would be quite bad for one trying to trush. Actually, I don't know. You could still get feudal with -2 sheep just as quickly. Oh, but back T needs to scout. He's going to intercept the sheep. Is he going to take them? Yep, he is. +2 sheep for back T, and that's a shame because Tato's -4. Oh, 2 of them are trapped. Taff. Oh, I think that's what Carlos meant. I think Carlos is informing Tato that he's -2 sheep. I'll quickly ask him. Just because that's kind of important, and because Carlos is like one of the top admins. So Carlos is going to probably message Taff and ask him to message Tato because Tato says do not disturb because 2 of the sheep are trapped, and I think that constitutes a bug. They've probably paused now. Yeah, and they're gonna discuss it, like, because there's 2 physically stuck sheep, like you literally cannot get them out of that cliff or they have a admin restart. So I'm sure that's what the port will be discussing that. Because that would be like super bad, because not only would he have 2 sheep stolen, he'd have 2 sheep stuck. So then that's like your -4 sheep instead of -2, which is like super bad for someone going fast trush. Like -2 is like, you can deal with it, okay, it was taken, but to have 2 stuck on top of that is kind of... And I know it's minute 6, but because it's something like this, I think... I don't know, it's kind of important that they discuss it and they'll come to a conclusion. He'll either say, whatever, I'm going to carry on playing, or he'll say, actually, I will... oh, the game is going again? I guess Tato just said, whatever, so I'm going to carry on anyway. like doesn't matter, it's just 2 sheep. Which is fair enough to him. He's just gonna lure deer instead, maybe? Okay, yeah, he is. I haven't seen any in-game chat, so I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming everything's been sorted out and chatted through. So he's gonna be like, well, I'm minus 4 sheep, therefore I'm just gonna take deer instead. And I guess back team must know that he's minus 4 sheep too. The barracks? That's not really barracks. Oh, is he drushing? So he's not just trushing now, he's like, he's a drush. That's quite cool. He could do drush into a drush. That would be a fun thing to do. Well. Yeah, sending scout back, sending some more vills because he hasn't got loom. Oh no, he's just sending them some deer. Okay, let's GB. And it's gonna say recording has stopped. I think they said yeah, he's allowed to. Yeah, okay. They said because he's got 2 trap sheep, that you can call an admin restart. That's fine. So yeah, okay. So what Carlos is saying there, that everyone has 1 re left because there's 1 re per best of 5, I believe. I'll check in the rules settings. I have time to check. Okay, so I've just checked the official rules. If you have 2 or more sheep. Okay, so this is best of 5, so there's 1 restart per player, and if you have at least 2 bugged sheep that you cannot get, that does count as a bug in the official rules. So, and they said by minute 6, that was like minute 6:20. So I think like it was close enough that it's like okay. So yeah, he says each player has 1 restart left, so basically that was an admin re, that wasn't a player re, so that Tato still has a restart, best of 5. That's fine, they're gonna pick the same civs, same map, same everything. Bacti will be Byzantines, Tato will be Koreans, and yeah, I just can't believe I didn't notice those sheep. I'll try and check for any bugs this time. Okay, so it's the same civs. It'll be Koreans. Sheep are fine because there are 6 here and there are 2 there. Possible. Supplies resources, that's nice. Stone at the back, very nice wood. His balls are both pretty safe, and also it's hard to lay him on a bot because of the fact the balls do more damage to scouts. He just picked 1 sheep, he's going to send a scout and find the other 5. I guess he just wanted to send the Vil back as soon as possible to get no idle time. This is unfortunate. Actually he might, because he's sending 2 now in this direction. He doesn't know the tree lines there. Chat off. Look at back T's map, it's much more open. Like look at how wall Tato's map is. There's this cliff, tree line here, there's a tree line there, like he could wall really easily at home and spend his main gold and wood. But back T, his gold, it's quite far from the TC and it's on this hill, which is kind of nice I guess, the fact it's on hill. If he prevents units from getting to the top of the hill, they'll be firing uphill. But if there's enemy archers on top of the hill, then it's really bad. His wood's not so great. I mean, that's not too far, but it's like, again, it's at the base of this hill. Camp. And he hasn't really got a second wood. Like, the other closest wood is probably this. They're probably like similar distance. But because this is by his main gold, I think this would be much more advantageous to take than this would for a second wood, that is. Tato did not find the sheep. Oh no, he has found the sheep. In fact, he found all of the sheep. He's got 2 there, that's... I think, yeah, it looks like Bacti has also found all of his sheep. That's... Got some deer, boar there, doing 4 on wood, so he's not doing 22 pop scouts, that's for sure. Tato's doing 3 on wood. The house, he's got the boar with the same bill, he'll grab the sheep, and the boar is doing loom because he's far away, he doesn't want to block it with sheep and take that risk. Bat T gonna do the first one without loom because it's, you know, it's very close, there's no issues with that. Loom has kicked in. Oh, but the Vill's taken at least 2 hits. Oh, he's going to lose that Vill. Maybe. Maybe, because it took that downhill shot. If he gets blocked by the tree, it will survive. Oh, no! He could have... I think it might have survived if he'd just taken it back, but he tried to build the house to block the boar, you know, because if you build a building on top of where an animal is standing, boars, deers, they will walk off of the building area, and he thought he could do that with the house. Oh, but it's 4 minutes 35, so he can't call a restart. Like a normal restart, he can't do it because it's after minute 4. So, we'll see what this pause is about in a second. Because he'll have to just play it anyway and be like, well, sod it, I'm -1 Vill, but... You know, there's nothing you can do, really. I guess it's because he started luring, maybe there was a bit of lag or something. Because by the time the Vill was here, between there and there it had been hit twice, then Loom kicks in, then it got hit on the downhill. The boar hit the Vill downhill, so it did plus 25% damage, so that was really, really unlucky for him. I don't see any visible bugs if they're thinking about that. Patty's boar is there, his boar was there, he's got all the stuff, all accessible. Same for Tato, like they get everything. Maybe he's discussing with Bat-T, like, I know it's 4:35, but can I call a restart anyway? And he's seeing if Bat-T will agree. Because Bat-T could just say no, he's like, well, no, I'm not going to agree to restart, and then they'll play, but... See, I assume that's what's happening. So, how much does either player scouted anyway? I'm just curious in the meantime. So scouted not that much. Like, he scouted all of his resources, actually. All of his gold, his second boar, both his stone piles. Bat-T has scouted secondary gold, stone, main gold. I think he assumes this is main gold, even though he hasn't, like, completely scouted it. Like, well, that's far, and it doesn't look like... It, I mean, either of them could be, but, you know, it's hard to tell. And obviously, there's the second gold and the second stone for Bat-T, which he hasn't seen yet. He'll see it soon. I think he'll send a sheep round and scout, and he thought, looking at his position, he assumed Tato's base is somewhere over here, which I think anyone would. I would as well. You wouldn't think that the other player, like, this is quite odd map generation if you think about it. If he's in the bottom right corner, you usually expect the other player to be on pretty much the opposite side. He's kind of in this corner at the top, which is a bit strange. But, I mean, it's not, you know, unheard of. He'll just scout it. I just noticed a relic position as well. There's loads of relics for Bat-T. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, 4 of the relics are close to Bat-T. I don't know if that will matter until post-imp anyway, but whatever. So waiting for players. I haven't heard anything from anyone, so I'm assuming everything's fine, or that I haven't been told to come back by anyone. Private message. I got one from Carl, so I think that's... Yeah, okay, that's just... Oh, Bat-T's actually 2 pop ahead because he hasn't done Loom and he didn't lose a Vill. So yeah, he's 2 Vills ahead already, so that's nice for Bat-T at minute 4 to be 2 Vills ahead of your opponent. I mean, obviously if he clicks Loom before going up, it's still like quote-unquote 1 Vill ahead, but he will have had the Vill, you know, while you're doing the Loom research, you have a Vill that isn't working because they don't exist, so even though they'll have the same pop, Bat-T should have a slightly teeny bit better eco because he had 1 Vill for longer. But that's actually 2 Vills. That would be a much significant difference considering it's Dark Age. Like when both players reach Castle Age and you have TCs up and stuff, it's not like you don't like losing Vills. It's still bad, but it doesn't have as much of an impact on your eco. Or maybe it does, but like if you damage the other player, it kind of balances out, or you don't notice it as much because it's easier to recover from when you have more Vills and flexibility with how you can rearrange them. Because in Dark Age, there's not much flexibility in what you can do with your Vills. You've got to pretty much put them in set places, so if you lose one or you're one behind, you know, it's gonna hurt, because you know you're gonna have to put them in X, Y, Z. It's not like in Castle Age, like, oh, you know, I could just take a few off wood, but it won't really hurt my wood income so much that I can, you know, adjusting it's not really as much. You have more vills there anyway. This is quite a long pause. I don't want to resume the lobby because that always screws things up. It'd be nice if someone else could resume it for me, but I don't have any casters. Because if you resume the lobby early, like when the game ends, it spoils it because it says like before the recording's finished, you'll see at the top left it'll be like the results. It'll have the match link. It'll say who won, who lost. It's like, oh, that's nice, and then like 1 minute 30 later, you see it on the game. They've unpaused. There's no actual in-game chat, which is interesting. Or maybe he was discussing it with Taft, like saying, or Carlos, like about the bill loss. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're gonna carry on playing. It's not his day. He's had 2 bugged sheep, and now he's -1 bill, so that's unfortunate. Back T is doing a very ambitious lure actually. He's okay, he is getting loom. I was thinking he's like not even getting looms. He's doing literally the same thing Tato did. But Back T 2 wolves? He's got 2! Oh, he's gonna lose the Vil. Because even with loom. Oh, that's bad. If the only chance that Vil ever had of surviving. Oh my gosh, maybe that's why Back T paused. Oh, they had the wrong difficulty because it was moderate, not standard. So the wolves, attacked from further away, and because the game settings specifically say standard, they had another admin restart. They have to make sure that difficulty standard this time. Oh my god! I think the Vil would have survived if the boar had been behind the wolves, because if the wolf hits the Vil on the flat ground, it does, I think it's 2 damage per hit if the Vil has loom. So he would have had like 3 hits to get back to TC, but because the boar was the one like got in front of the wolves. I should have checked, but I'm sure the players both like did Alt-O and checked the fact that it was not standard difficulty. So they both lost a bit in Dark and they were both very unhappy. Well, this is a good start. Oh, I love this kind of banter from Juan. It's both noobs. Oh dear. Back T is from Vietnam. That is the Vietnamese flag with the red with the star in the middle. And that is obviously everyone's trolling. They're saying he's from Brazil, China. He's training versus the hard AI. How to trust the computer. That's what it was on more difficult. Oh man. So this is still game 1. I think they still have to put the restart of both of these games in, because I think it's said in the rules. I'll check. There's still spec delay, spec countdown. The map is bugged, strictly the following definition. A player can claim map bug and have the game restarted without reducing his restart count. Restart due to map bug must be requested in game time. Remember, it's shorter than real minutes. Games that are restarted must be included when posting recorded games of the match. So both of these, as far as I understand that rule, it means both of these restarted games have to be posted along with the other successful games. Okay. 3rd time lucky. Any bugs? 4, 2. Count the last 2. No bugged sheep. Atto. Right off. 6, 8, okay, they don't have bug sheep, they both have 2 boars, they have gold and stone that is accessible. Oh, he was angry at Tato's house because you want to build houses at least 3 tiles from the TC because farms are 3x3, and because he's built it 2 tiles from the TC, the farm won't fit, so he can't build a farm there, which is just generally in. Have they paused again? What are they doing? Okay, it was just a bit of lag. I thought they paused. Oh dear. Anyway, thinking about the maps, Tato has pretty nice wood. Like he's got here, he's got there. You can put a lumber camp on both. Like, it's good to put one forward lumber camp because if they trush it or something, it kind of encourages them to try and attack the forward one, and then you can just move the back one, or it gives you more options. Like if you use both on this small little thing, it's still exposed. It's not bad to put one forward back lumber, really. In my opinion. Oh, Bhakti really wants to lame. It's minute 1. Oh, I guess he's found everything, hasn't he? Heck, he's actually going to take the ball. No one lames in Bop. No? No, okay, he's decided not to lame, but he's found both boars and 8 sheep, so he scouted really early. You can even see the lumber camp going up. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that was just a pause, that's fine. Same civs, Koreans and Byzantines again. So Tato's found the last sheep, so I guess Bhakti doesn't want to lame the boar because boars do 6 damage to scouts and 7 damage to eagles in Bop. So if he gets hit twice, the boar will do 12 damage, I believe. You found the second one? Oh, he is! He's gonna lame it! So he let it... Oh my gosh! From 45 to 32. That's so much damage. He can steal 2 sheep as well! But this is weird because, he only hit the ball once, and it's really going for a scout. That's a lot of damage. It did, oh, 45, 35. Yeah, 10. It did 13 damage. Gosh, 13 damage a hit is insane. And Tato, minus 1 ball. Where's the second ball? Oh, he loaded it himself, okay. Should really put disturb. Oh no, but the ball's running back because Bhakti only hit it once. Look at that! Again, 2 hits! 2 hits and the scout's gone from 45 to 19 health. That's crazy. And this ball will probably run back because again, he only hit it once. Like, the general rule is you have to get the ball to hit the scout twice, but he's only done it once. No, he's gonna pull it off. Oh, that's... Oh, he's not even taking sheep, he's just hiding them in the map. He might take them later, but I guess... But now he was busy, he's like, oh, I'll just send to corner where Tato will never get them anyway. And now because his other ball's got so much food, he's literally just gonna run around. Okay, so he dropped off the ball at his TC. If it starts to run back, he'll just shoot it with bills. And now, yeah, he's gonna take the sheep back because he's decided that he wants them. Tato, don't think he knows. I don't know if he knows he's been... But he must do. He's seen this area. I assume he had scouted it before he got lamed. He's just going to lure deer. He's got 4 really close deer. He's going to even lure 2 at once. Like a champ. Or try to. Okay, he's going to go. So if he takes all 4 deer, it will pretty much nullify the fact he's minus 1 boar if he lures all. And then he should still be able to do like a fast feudal. Oh no, he's going to drush again. Okay, he's taking the gold. He'll drop the barracks soon. He's got 5 on wood actually. 1 of it's stuck. Again, it doesn't show up in the idle vills because the vill's trying to move, it's not idle, it's just stuck, and the only way you can fix it is if you physically see it and move the other vill out the way. So that's not nice, so nice. This is interesting. Oh, he had 4 on wood, this is the 4th wood, vills on wood, so they're both going to drush. So he's like, well, I've been lamed, so I'm going to drush. Oh, that was unfortunate. It's, you know, there's probably a tiny bit of lag. This Vill's really annoying me though, because it makes a massive difference in Dark Age. See, he's seen it now and he moved the Vill, but he's probably a bit annoyed that that one got stuck. So it'll be basically, the only difference is now, even though Tato will have probably the same food income as Bhakti, in the sense that like he's taking deer, which I think deer and boars hunt at the same rate. If you're not Mongol or something, they get a bonus for both, but I think they eat deer and boar at the same speed, so this is the equivalent, the 4 deer is the equivalent of the second boar for Tato, but still, having that extra boar for Bak-Ti is still like a big bonus for him, even though Tato's kind of nullified the downside. So it's not like Bak-Ti has a massive bonus and Tato's got a massive disadvantage. It's more just like Tato's average and Bak-Ti has advantage. Unless Bak-Ti takes boars Dia 2, because then it will be like Dia plus 1 boar. Yeah, super massive advantage for Bak-Ti. The militia have -1 PS armor and bop, so they are more likely to die to TCs. Also, he's seen a scout, he knows he's been lamed. They're both doing loom now. You know, obviously they're drushing each other, you gotta get the loom. One wolf, there's gonna be a second wolf. No, Bak-Ti is going home. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna go aggressive, my scout's injured, I've already run into a wolf. He doesn't want to. They both clicked up at pretty much the same time, and at the same population. But the difference is, Bak-Ti's gonna have this extra food income from the boar. These vills will drop off all that extra food. So he's not taking the deer, but I think Tato will be alright. I mean, Tato's actually got more food. So, you know, it's pretty even with that +1 boar, those extra 4 deer, because each deer is like 140 food. So, you know, it didn't do too badly. He still got more than 1 boar's worth of food, just about, from the deer, so. Tato's going home. Well, he was going home, I think, but he's not going home that way. Or is he just going around? I'm not sure. Well, Bak-Ti's going to take the deer, so yeah. Tato's already taken his deer. He's not. He's doing a 4-vil forward with Byzantines. And he's got 3 on gold, so he's not going mass towers. He wants to do forward archery ranges. And he'll probably upgrade to men-at-arms, as they say in the William Wallace campaign. Got to beat off the English with your men-at-arms. Tato's doing literally the same thing. They're both 4-vil forwarding each other, and neither of them has scouted the other person's forward. Except Bak-Ti's gold is so much more safe than Tato's. This is the most horrendously funny thing I've seen in ages, but I think Bak-Ti's got the advantage. Unless Bak-Ti loses his wood, because even if he's got gold, if he's got no wood, he's still gonna die. But then, like, Tato's gonna lose his gold, but he won't lose his... Oh, he's gonna drop an archery range, isn't he, on the hill? He literally... Is there an archery range? Okay, he's dropping a gate, he senses danger. And probably just to keep off him. He's building a tower. Oh, Tato's on stone, he's trushing Bak-Ti. It was a drush. They both got the men-at-arms at like exactly the same time. This is so ridiculous. The difference is that Bak-Ti isn't on stone anywhere. Both his stones are at the back, so Bak-Ti can do 1 good tower and that's it. Whereas Tato can do multiple towers. He's lost 1 vill already, he's gonna kill the scout with his TC. Tato, scout! Oh my gosh, it's 1 HP, dude, come on. So, here comes the forward. If he keeps Bak-Ti off of wood, because Bak-Ti's got no wood on the whole left side of the map. This is his only wood. Oh my gosh, and he's taking the gold from Tato, but that won't do anything. Oh, but the militia are coming into the stone, but there's still vills on the stone. If he runs away, he gets the 3rd vill and walls in 3 vills. 3 vills on stone is still pretty sufficient to do a lot of stuff. The militia will... Oh, he's trying to do 1 tower, but Tato's going to vill bash it. He's got his own tower up on the wood. Yep, he's going to vill bash. He's got another men-at-arms, and because there's only 1 tower, and Bak-Ti doesn't have other stone, so he can't make more towers. Tato needs to make good towers too. He's pushing around this side. It'd be nice if he put 1 on the wood, but he's not doing that so far. He's going around the right-hand side. He's going to drop another tower there. Okay, so I think Tato has the advantage at this point because he's on stone. He can defend with towers against the archers. There's only 1 archer. Bak-Ti looks like he's a little bit short of wood, I would imagine. Oh, he's doing alright at the moment. So he's added some more stone wall. He's building a mining camp because he knows he has to take the stone. Tato's going to try and make him housed, I think. I don't know if that's the plan. Or is he just going to Vill bash the wall down? Because Vills do decent damage against walls. They can Vill bash them down. Bak-Ti's only got 30 stone though, so you can't think about doing anything like that. Oh, the men-at-arms blocking the wood fills. So, I think Tato needs more than just towers, or he either needs loads of towers at home, or he needs to add some skirms too. I think some skirms would be nice. He's got 2 towers. These are 2 very good towers. Bak-Ti cannot add more. He could try and Vill bash, but I think Tato would bend. Dropping a tower here so they can't wall even more. He's dropping a house. I'm not sure what you were sorry about, Carlos. Everything seems to be fine. Yep, so he's gonna garrison, he's gonna get the bills? Turning into men, honestly, Spanglish. The villagers. The vills, and he's getting them off the berries. He might kill one, and then he's gonna vill bash this tile, or the gate maybe, because he can get everything attacking it. Yep, he's gonna vill bash the gate down. Back T coming in with the tower on the stone and the wood. Tato has enough stone for defensive tower, you can see it. Back T's relocating the tower, it's being shot at. He's like, where can I build this stupid tower? Okay, so Tato's gonna run away, take the other wood, and then he's just gonna build a tower here. Instead of trying to fight this, because he doesn't have any military buildings apart from a barracks yet. This is very peculiar. I've never seen someone try to bash down a full HP gate. That's really something. So he's going to move this wood, he'll just defend it with towers. He's even adding another men at arms to take out the skirmishers from Back T. He's going to take this gate down, so Back T needs a plan. I think he'll just add a tower, like here or something. Because he's got a lot of vills and stone. I think Tato's got more balanced economy out to the two layers. Yeah, he's just going to drop a defensive tower. No fletching for either player, neither of a blacksmith. The blacksmith's going for Back T now. His tower not hitting anything, because obviously Tato moved his wood line. Building some houses to stop skirms sneaking in through here, and he can like palisade walls of TC, so that's very safe. It's exposed on the right hand side, but that's why he built the tower here. It gives him a very big line of sight as well, so you can really see if anything's coming. Obviously the men-at-arms can't do anything on the skirms as he's still through towers. So he's had to run away from the gate. Now, if he really, honestly, if he puts a tower here, he could like GG Back T wood line completely. And he knows it. Ah, he doesn't. He hasn't scouted it. Just some men-at-arms. Ah, so this is the real problem. He can't be so aggressive anymore because the skirms can actually go home for Back T and stop any more intrusive towers. So I wonder when we'll see a blacksmith for Tato, because he'll want to do loom at some point as well. Loom, fletching. Back T has fletching already. Just upgraded it. Tato's having to move a couple of farms. I think he deleted the farms because, you know, vills, if their farm runs out, they'll pick the nearest available one, and obviously if that's under the tower fire, they'll just get shot and die. Adding a second tower at the front, I like that, defending each other. So Tato's Back T's adding a defensive tower on the wood, but look, Back T has like no wood. Got 20 wood and he's only got, you know, he could be really stinted. Oh, but there's 2 towers coming up. I think Tato's going to lose this trushed war that side. Yeah, if you look at the HP, it's 800, 900, yeah, okay, so Back T's tower, Tato's tower will go up, but Back T's will go up a little bit faster. But not that much faster, Tato garrison. So yeah, okay. They've both garrisoned some vills, yeah, and they're gonna crush fight here, in the tower, that's a palisade. Gonna kill some houses from Tato, no, he's going around the side, or market, so he's gonna try and sell wood or something, go up. Wheelbarrow, I do not recall. I think Back T has wheelbarrow. Do not remember. Actually, it doesn't look like it. No, Back T does not have wheelbarrow yet. Okay. Gonna men-at-arm bash down the house. He's sending the... Oh, but the vills running the archers. This is what I mean. Tato has no units, so he can't defend like this. But Back T's gonna kill both of these vills. At least one of them. He's gonna kill this one, but this vill's gonna escape. But still, I think that's the... I think Tato lost 3 forward vills. Yeah, he lost 1 there as well. So he's got 1 forward vill left. And Tato's going to bash down this tower because there is no army nearby. Oh, there is a tower on the wood. But it doesn't cover that much. So Tato's still just about safe. He's actually... Why is he moving vills from this stone? What's Tato doing? Surely he wants to take even more stone. He's going to go Castle Age soon. Look, Back T has very few resources. Oh... Yeah, he's clicked up to Castle Age. Nice. And he'll kill this intrusive tower so he can... Oh, the tower must have been hitting the vills on the stone. That's what it was because of the fletching. Right, okay. Building yet another lumber camp. Oh, this tower. I don't know how much damage that does. But there is wood at the back for Tato. So I think Back T has the advantage feudal age-wise. He's defended his eco well. There is a tower from Tato that he wants to get up. He's going to use this vill, sneak it around. That'll be a very nice tower if it goes up. Tato does have fletching as well now. Oh, he sold his way up, okay. Because obviously he's not on gold anywhere. The army coming from Bac T. Tato must see this and garrison his bills. Bac T's going to run away. Gonna tower the wood at the back and do some house wall. Oh. Oh. He's gonna run the vills towards the TC to distract the army. To bring them towards the towers and to take them away from safe backwood. Okay, so tower doesn't reach everything. And obviously Tato will get guard towers when he goes up. Where's his vill? His vill's here. I really want to finish this tower. The thing is, Bac T, there is no army. Oh, that's really nice. He used houses to wall in front of the tower. That's very nice. So they can't just camp underneath. Taking quite a lot of damage, Bac T's army. Look at it, they're all almost dead, half dead skirms and men-at-arms. Not sure where he's going. He hasn't really got a plan with this army. He is gonna lose. Literally. And now they guard towers. They have +1 range because they're Korean, so they get 10 range. And then if he gets Balkan, which he is, they'll get +1 range again. Oh, but Bac T did kill a couple of vills. Maybe Tato tried to vill bash it. Tato will make a university. He will get ballistics and murder holes because that's what he does when he trushes like this. He made both made forward. There's another tower that was rebuilt after destroyed by Bac T. Bac T rebuilt it. Bac T now also going up to the castle age, looking at the vills. Bac T is only 3 vills ahead. So they're pretty much the same on vills. So despite the score difference, I think the score is just because Bac T's made a lot of archers and skirmishers. But they're still very a town centre. Why is Tato? I think he's making a forward TC to support his trush, because then he can add more vills at the front without having to run past anything. And then like, oh dear, both getting horse collar at minute 27, gold mining. Oh, this is quite fun. I want to see Tato get ballistics and murder holes soon. Oh, more Tato. Oh, there's still 3 forward vills of Bac T. I didn't even notice. 4. She's adding a second archery range, no? Oh, yeah. Can't beat the 11 range Korean towers. Look at their line of sight as well. Look at how far this tower can see. I'm honestly surprised it can't. It's out of range, but only probably way out of tile. Tato's adding TC, so he'll have 3 TC soon. And he's defending literally only with towers. There's no army buildings anywhere for him. And it's 48 versus 62 pop, even though he's actually ahead in vills just because of the army. Bac T's actually made some skirms, and he's walling the top. He didn't scout the top left. But he's kind of scouted it, but he's decided to just wall it instead. See, there needs to be a tower. Oh, there is. Oh, there's an outpost, though. Crossbow, Balkan, and bowsaw. 3 very standard researchers, because he really intends to do damage with his army, and he can, because Tato has no towers here. And the fact that Bac T's actually scouting around, I guess he knows there's eco here. That's actually really good. Oh, and Tato's just about to wall it when Bac T's army comes in, so he knows it's there. I wouldn't be surprised if he deleted a farm and dropped a tower, because he can hide under the TC, but only for so far, really. Nope. Ah, forward siege workshop. So he's going to start mangonelling Bac T at home. Bac T's dropping a university as well, probably for the ballistics. I've just got a couple of vital vills because of the towers. Forward siege workshop. So actually, Bac T's doing basically the same thing. Except Tato's not really on gold yet. Oh, he needs to garrison the vills. So Bac T killed a vill. And he lost to men-at-arms here. There's only 4 skirmishers. Tato could just re-wall that. And he really needs gold, though. His gold is... He needs really, letting Bac T take all of his gold. I really don't like that decision. I guess he's got this gold at the front now. Is that Monastery? Very odd. Very concerned by Tato's play here. I'm very unsure of what his plan is. Oh my gosh, he's still killing vills with the stupid skirms. Ballistics for a Bac T. Mangonel at the front from Tato. He's putting Vils on back to his gold. He's going to lose his TC, but I don't think he actually cares. He's just going to let it die. Be like, whatever. Deleted all these farms and he's reseeing it. Oh my gosh, look, there's only 3 Expos, but they can do so much damage because there's no towers here. Oh dear, he's even making a defensive siege workshop to make defensive mangonels to deal with it. See Bacti coming again. Oh, these 2 flicking skirmishers just attacking all of the Vils. Oh my gosh, dude. There's more Vils. I think he's not like he's just being attacked everywhere. There's a Mangonel here, there's Expos. Oh my gosh, that's Bacti's now ahead in Vils. He's garrison the Vils, but he's not paying attention. Like 2 or 3 more. Okay, so he's finally defended the right side of that bit. He's defending it with this tower as well, adding a Scorpion, in fact, to kill the Expos. Scorpions are nice. So he's only 3 Vils behind. But the population's quite a bit different because of the army. Defensive Monk and a Mangonel that has 8 range. And yeah, he's repairing it with 1 Vil, but I'm not like sure of his. Like, look at how much wood it takes to repair. It takes so much wood to repair TCs, it's not even funny. Apparently there's some kind of glitch where it takes double the amount of wood, because honestly it just costs so much. Okay, 2 Mangonels. He's gonna bust his way in and start killing towers, and he's got monks as well to kill any light cavs that may appear. Bacti's only on 2 TCs, remember, versus 4? 3. Those I think some of these are Vils, some are Expos. Another pause. And now he's going to start killing Bacti at home. Because if Bacti loses his towers, he could lose his whole eco. But he is going to drop a defensive castle, I think. Picked up to Imp! Oh, snap. That's very, 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 very bad for Tato. He can't get Arbalest because he's Turks, but he can make Janissaries or Hussars. Like, literally, just a few Hussars and he can wipe Tato off the face of the earth. But he doesn't have the eco for it, really, I don't think. Second Mangonel not firing at the tower, not repairing the first. Put it out. This Mangonel can't do too much because see, there's guard towers. I don't know why he didn't drop a guard tower here. Honestly, it would have solved all the problems really. So he's forcing Bacti off of wood. So Bacti's going up, but he'll have to do something. Okay, he's got 650 stone. He'll drop a defensive castle, stop the push, and be safe. I think that's the plan. He's gonna put it here then. He'll delete that farm, will he? Okay, no, he's building a castle. He wants this castle. Oh my gosh, he loses both. Okay, he lost 1 for 1, that's not the worst, but if he doesn't deny this castle, I think Tato's dead pretty much, because he can't hurt Bacti at home either. Kill Bacti's Mangonel, Bacti's microing, he's just gonna run away. He's going Imp, like, legitimately he's going Imperial, and he could just make Janissaries and some, like, 2 bombard cannons, 1 or 2 bombard, actually no, he's Byzantine, it's not Turks, so he can do Arbalests, because he's not listed if I said he was, because I'm a scrub. So yeah, he'll just add some Arbalests and some Rams. You can do bombard cannons with chemistry. But Bacti has no wood because he's left his wood line. And this will be a problem. If Bacti literally is starved of wood, he'll still die even if he's an imp. He's scouting top of the map, he's like, please, is this the only wood I have? Yes it is. Assuming he doesn't go back to this one. I don't think Tato's going to return. There are these forward 4 Vils which are going to bash down the ram. Because Tato has nothing to stop it as of yet. No, Tato's not going to resign, he's going to carry on play. He'll go in himself before too long. Still taking Bacti's gold, which is quite funny. So yeah, Bacti's just going to go and take this wood. Decided this wood is no longer safe. And there's no units that can actually counter it. Bracer, he hasn't got Arbalest yet. Get a bit more gold. I mean, Bracer's more important than Arbalest really, because they have the same range, it's 5+3. I'm gonna kill Tower the Scorpion, I don't lie. Gonna kill it with the ram anyway. Because if he kills all of Bati's towers in his base, he'll actually... If he kills, like, Bati's forward, he'll be in a pretty good position. Ah, one trebuchet. That's all he's gonna make. Just trebuchet, he's just gonna treb everything. Mangonel versus Mangonel, then Vils versus Mangonel. Oh my gosh. Tato was just clicked onto imp as well. Oh, he missed with the shot. I think he used attack round. Mangonel Micro War is 7 range versus 8. Because Tato is obviously Koreans. He gets that plus. Oh, he's just going to send a Vil to bash it to death. Tato going to Micro and attack round the Vil. No, he's not. Oh, he's going to add stables, but there's 3 Expos. Oh my gosh, 3 Expos. And he's getting Arbalest as well. Oh, this is bad. Tato, you should Mangonel the Vils. Okay, yeah, Bati's realised that that could be a threat. He's going to Vils to lead stable. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. But Tato, like, one Treb can kill everything. And he refused to build a tower there, which annoys me, because Tato's not even taking stone. He's got 1 Vil on stone, he's dropping archery ranges instead, so he was making a stable. And now he's going to do skirms, and something. But I'm not sure what the overall plan is here. I look at his resources, he's got a lot of wood, but not much food, because he's idled a lot. He did kill these 2 towers finally, but he still needs to kill the last tower and the Siege Workshop. Really, Siege Workshop still is a threat. Added Archer Armor, Elite Skirmisher gonna go up. Or is he gonna do Arbs too? I'd be surprised if he did Arbs too. Okay, so yeah, he's doing a forward castle from Bati. And then he'll make a single treb out of that one too and start trebbing all the buildings. Thing with this, he's going to start trebbing the TC now. That's the Imp TC, but it'll get up before it gets destroyed. That's not really an issue. I think Tato not being able to take the gold and stone the way he wanted, because he tried to harass Bati at home, but he never defended himself, really. He still got harassed far too much. He does have keeps, though. Keeps with +4 range, and probably assume... Yep, he does have ballistics, 12 range keeps, you can get 13 range keeps, you get 8+5 if you get the bracer. He won't be doing that for now, but he does need to defend. He needs trebuchets or some kind of built thing to take out trebuchets. Even cataphracts, there's unupgraded cataphracts just to kill mangonels of Tato, because he was going to mangonel the trebs down, but this is what the monks were there for earlier, to stop stuff like this, but yeah, he can't even kill 1 treb. It'll do like half damage. Oh, nearly died. Actually, no, it will die, but the second treb will survive, and that mangonel shouldn't have gone out, but it did. That's why he needed like 2 or 3 monks just to convert all of the cataphracts. Forward. Town centre. Oh, geez, he hasn't built a tower on that side yet. Oh my gosh, please, just 1 tower. Maybe he wants a castle? Why is the keep not attacking the Alps? Okay, it is now, but... took a while. The game isn't over, but it's like definitely advantage Bati. Is he dropping towers? He's dropping keeps. Why would you drop keeps? Guess it's to stop the cataphracts, but now he needs mangonel to take out the stuff. There's arbs there. He does have skirms. They do have bracer and +1 defense, so they're not bad skirms. They do take a couple of damage per hit from towers. It's housed, leather archer armor, 1000 wood. So the keeps, he's gonna make more mangonels. There's a watchtower to take out mangonels to stop them taking out the trebs, so they're gonna take out the keeps. Oh, I still think it's bad, Tato. Look, he's just having everything trebbed. Trebbed now, he'll just treb all the keeps. Bombard cannons. He did chemistry when I wasn't looking, and if he takes down the castle and stuff, that'll be good. But I think Bati will just send arbs or cataphracts and destroy it. Wait, did it miss the castle? Okay, it did 0 damage first time. Obviously Byzantine, so he has 7,000 HP castles. Byzantines get that HP bonus. They get none of the upgrades. They do not get. Actually, yeah, those keeps also defend mangonels who take out trebs. That's something else to think about. Trying to add more bombard cannons, but he's still housed. He's not adding houses. Okay, well he's trying to, but slowly. Because Byzantines do not get masonry, architecture, or hoardings, but they naturally have castles that have 6,700 HP, which is less than civs that get all those upgrades, because civs that get them have like 7,200 and something HP, but it's a lot, especially considering you have to invest, and castles for other civs start at 4,800. So he's going to use a bombard cannon to take out the trebuchet. But the siege workshop's going to go down before. Yeah, so he's going to have to make another one to get more bombard cannons. Bati's got a lot of stone, so he's just going to repair that forever, pretty much. Tato's just going to try and both getting ring archer armor at the same time. Conscription for Bati as well. The castle will go down eventually if Bati does nothing to prevent it. I mean, he's sending units, but there is a keep. That keep is going to have to be dealt with. He's going to treb it, or is he going for the bombard cannons? I do not know. That's quite... Can it reach that far? Oh. Ah, he's trebbing the siege workshop. Okay, he's deemed that a bigger threat. Bati's going to reclaim the gold at the front, which is really bad, because Tato's only got this gold now, really. Because I think Tato's, like, okay, he's also taking this gold, which is pretty good, though. There was an outpost. He's going to kill the villa that's going to make it. Yeah, and he's got another keep here, probably to distract the vills on the gold. 8+5 range keeps. This castle, 3 bombard cannons. This is quite nice. I think Bati will just add some light cav soon, I'd imagine. No, he's not even doing that. He's going to build. He's just going rams and mangonels. Another siege workshop going up for Tato. Oh, bombard cannons and Bati now. Bombard cannon war. Tato won't lose any, he may lose it to the skirms. Oh, he lost it to the castle. He ran into the castle range. Obviously, it's only 12 range versus 11. If you get a little bit too close, you're going to lose the bombard cannons, and there's no skirms there. He lost yet another siege workshop to that trebuchet. Another bombard cannon from Bati coming out. This is, yeah, and he's pushing here, trying to add a keep, but again, 2 trebuchets, capped rams, it's not going to hold. Even hand cannons, why is he only hand cannons? I don't understand. I mean, hand cannons, well, I guess that's to kill the mangonels, but even fully upgraded skirms can kill mangonels, because they're not on. Oh my gosh, kill the mangonel, please. No, oh, you can do it with the skirms, because fully upgraded elite skirms still do damage. Micro. Adding... Oh, it's just villas in the keep. I thought the flag was over the thing. He lost all of his bombard cannons because he wasn't watching. Too busy focusing on that town centre on the right. I think that's GG. He's just been squashed into this little corner of the map and he can't take any resources and he's just going to slowly get bombed down. Even though Bati can't repair castle, like, look, he's like lost the town centre, he's lost his keeps again. Losing army. It's 117 versus 161 population. The keeps do not have murder holes. That's one research he never got this game, which he always gets in Trush Wars, but I don't think he thought about it in this game, is murder holes. For this reason. This is crazy. This has been a very, very hectic game. I think both of them forwarding each other and not scouting, and I think it worked out more because Bati's main gold was like super safe. Tato's main gold is really bad, so siege rams. You can't stop siege rams, not without proper units. He's still playing though, but he's got a lot of idols. Reminds me when I was playing Viper, I had idols everywhere, and I was like, oh, idols, there's too much stuff to do. So Bati's just going to gradually secure every gold pile on the map and then win. Even Monk trying to get a relic being picked off. Look, there's more bombard cannons coming, but look, he's not microing again. He's going to lose it to this one, which has the hill bonus. Almost one-shot it. Go on, move it. Move it. Can't afford to waste 225 wood and 225 gold. We have 0 map control. Gonna kill the castle first. Had 70 HP. No, he didn't. Oh. Gonna kill the castle. No, he's not. Okay, he is. You should move this one as well. Batty misclicked it, I guess. Gonna kill it, but then he's gonna lose its keep. Okay. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, there's a castle here. There's siege rams. There's God knows what's coming. But the rams are going alone, so they can be killed by vills at this point. Just trebbing the lumber camps, for goodness sake. Oh my gosh. Just, yeah. Adding more mangonels to kill the trebuchets. Use cat rams to take out the siege rams, and the vills to take out the siege rams. He never really killed. The difference was that Bacti pretty much wiped out the forward, or the forward from Tato wasn't doing anything for a long time. But Bacti's forward did a lot of damage, and the fact, you know, those archers he made in Castle Age were super effective. Both have fully upgraded skirmishers. I forgot the Koreans got fully upgraded skirmishers. I thought they missed a +4 defense for some reason. I think the only blacksmith upgrade Koreans miss is forging anyway. They get champions +2 attack, I remember. And their cavaliers only have +4 attack, or +2 attack. They get chamber. Oh, he's trying to make a lumber camp there. 130, 180 pop. That's crazy, dude. He's like 50 pop behind. And he's trying to... If he kills the castle and retakes his main gold, he's got more of a chance, but it's still really, really hard. Even the skirms, like, even skirmishers at this point will be problems. Siege engineers, husbandry, chain barding armor, crop rotation, 2-man saw. Where's he making the stables? That's the real question. Unless he's going cataphracts, but I really can't think. Yeah, he's gonna do hussars. And because once he gets hussars, he can just raid whole of Tato's base. Tato's only got skirmishers and bills, and like a few keeps. And keeps are pretty good at dealing with hussars, but he doesn't have enough. So bad. He's finally, he's called the GG, because he's like, I think before he, you know, he's like, okay, I can do this, this, that, and like get around it, but got to the point where he just couldn't do anything anymore. He killed a similar amount of units though, Bacti didn't kill that many more. But the economy stats say it all really. You got 1k more, actually only 1k more food. I would have thought it would be 2k more wood. 2k more gold, or 3k. A lot more stone as well. Tato really wanted all that stone, I think. Get relic gold, go back. One, back. We're gonna go into game 2. I don't know what it is, but it's Tato's home map, I know that much. Boxo, he wasn't trolling. He's been trushing a lot of players and forwarding. Let's read some of the chat. Scroll to as far back as I can go. Yeah, TCO it costs half of everything. It's at TCU where it costs double. Okay. Yeah, TCs are so expensive to repair. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I thought, yeah, I called them Turks instead of Byzantines because I was like, duh. It's fine. Sometimes it's Helene talking about me like I'm some 70-year-old pensioner. Oh, he just gets confused sometimes. He wanders off. It's okay. Oh dear. Ivictia. Ah, Pike 16 plus. That's sad because he left for 5 days. Bible thump. That hasn't been said before. He does have keep. Oh, did Squeak actually get banned for that? Oh. Oh dear. That's. I didn't. He told me that he was going to do it. You know about like changing his rate and stuff, but I didn't realize he'd actually do it, and I didn't realize someone would actually report him. Oh dear. Hellenic, please. Don't talk to me anymore. The ultimatum of Juan. Yes you do, Vanilla. If you lose games on purpose to try and look worse than you are, then play players that are like 300 points lower. Like, say you were 17 plus 1v1, and you purposely lost every game to get 1500, and then you start beating up every 1500 under the sun, and you're winning in like 20 minutes, they're obviously going to get pissed off that they're getting bashed by someone like that, so yeah, it's a bannable offence. Oh, it's +6. I thought it was like 7 damage. Well, whatever. It does like 13 damage per hit. I don't care. I said that at the beginning when I watched. I was like, yeah, it's doing like 13 damage a hit every hit. I did simple arithmetic. It's fine. But I'm wondering what civs they're going to pick. Because I don't think Tato's going to do the same thing. I don't think a back T will either. But I don't know what the map is. I need to know the map first. You can smurf. Smurfing is not bannable because it's like you can see AKs. You have premium. If you play someone with 0 games, that's a risk you take. But it's like because Smurfs generally don't try and look worse than they are. They just like beat people up until they get to their 17 plus, 18 plus rate, whatever. This is, I believe, Bop Loch Ness. It is indeed Bop Loch Ness. This is Tato's home map. He has picked Goths. Unsabacti. Oh, chat off. I think Juan is going to do fireships because was it Goth fireship bonus or general fireship bonus? I think Goth fireships were buffed. They cost minus 20% wood fireships for Goth, and fireships in general move 3% faster. And I think those are the only bonuses for fireships, but since it's going to Dark Age, I'm going to have a quick read. What is it? Fireships. They get more HP, they get plus 10 HP. I was wondering if I knew there was something I was missing. They get plus 10 HP and they move 3% faster for every civ, but Goth ones also cost minus 20% wood. So it could be that he's going to FC fireships instead of grushing. Because he's picked Goths, I'm going to assume that, and Bat T might assume the same if he knows the patch notes. Bat T luring deer already? Is he going to... Yep. Everything on deer for some nice early fast food. If I have a look at the map, I'd prefer back T's. Save golden wood, and he's closer to the water with the TC, and it's also really easy for him to wall off both sides and be safe. I guess it is for Tato too, because with these little wood clumps everywhere, it's really, really easy to wall yourself. Like, a few tiles here, that's completely walled, a tile here, tile there, and he's like 4 tiles, and he's walled the whole right side of his base. Even though it looks like quite a big landmass, and say Baltic or Mediterranean. Like Mediterranean, it's huge, but if it's Baltic, it would be like harder to wall, or harder, quote unquote. It would take more to wall. So, Batty's only lured 1 deer so far. I think he wants to scout everything else. Has he scouted his 2 boars? Like they're right next to each other. Okay, so he scouted his boars. He knows where his deers are. He's got sheep. He's minus 2 sheep, isn't he still? Yeah. Okay, there's 2 sheep there, which he hasn't found, and won't for a while because he'll look over here and then be like, oh, I don't know where sheep are, probably. It's fine though. There's no reason to call a restart because he's minus 2 sheep. He already got plus 1 deer, so. Putting 4 on wood. That's interesting because he got the early deer. He's putting 5 on wood. Actually, they're both doing it. My water build must be outdated. I'm using some 16 plus 1 still. Because I always thought you put the 4 on wood, then you use the build to get the boar, then you put the 5th on wood. But apparently meta strats imply that you put 5 on wood, then you get the boar. Okay. something to note for whenever I play water maps. I've been doing it wrong. Loom for Tato. He does not want a repeat of that game. They both restarted where it was moderate difficulty and the wolves were going haywire. That was a pretty funny game, honestly. Both losing vills, getting chased by wolves. Both dropping docks at a very, very similar time. Obviously, you know, it's pretty much they're doing the same build, so there shouldn't really be any discrepancies. And they both have 5 on wood. There's one vill going to build the dock, and I think they don't add on wood for a while now. It's like everyone's to food, and then he's gonna get these 2 vills, kill the deer. Oh, yeah, nice. There might be a tiny bit of lag, I think. Bo's gonna add the first fishing ship. He's using both using vills to take 10 food from the shorefish, because shorefish, apart from the Mongol hunt bonus, is the fastest method in the game, and it also just reduces your vill idle wastage time. Like if you're gonna send them there, you might as well get 10 quick food and then take it back just to maximize the vill efficiency. Both on Bacti is 2 vills ahead. He hasn't done loom, so he's like 1 point something vills ahead, maybe Tato idols, but he's not that far ahead. Oh no, he'll be fine. It's attacking a full HP vill. He did just find those sheep now, so he's got all of his sheep. Tato also has all of his sheep. He's even lured a deer as well, same as Bacti did. They both lured 1 deer. I think it's like you only need to lure 1, possibly 2, to go up super fast in water maps. It's minute 7, both getting a second fishing ship out. That's a super nice dock for Bacti. Look at that, 2 big shorefish right in front. Because the time it takes for the fishing ships to go back and forth really adds up. So if it's literally dropping it off right next to it, that's so nice. I mean, Tato's one's good because the fish are relatively fair in this map. I think they made it purposely look they're pretty like evenly spaced out. It's almost a perfect square, if not a perfect square. And then they're very evenly spaced, but still, I mean, you can just get lucky. And I think Bacti's got super lucky. Like 2 of them are instantly dropping off. One's going a little bit, so that will make a difference. And Bacti's already up at before minute 8 with 24 pop. That is a super, super nice feudal time. But why has Tato got no food? Like, did he lure his boars really late? Like, unless he's literally doing that FC strat, but I don't think he would. But even then, he should be going up feudal by now, but he's adding a lot of vills. Because he's not grushing, but he's got 4 fishing ships, so maybe he thinks by the time they're killed, they will have done their job. Because he's another vill, he has to be FCing. He's even adding a mill. There's no way he's grushing. There's absolutely no. You would never at this level click up to grush after minute like 8:20 because you would just instantly die. See that Bacti's going to be up at the same time that Tato clicks up pretty much. Yeah, 9:50 and he clicked up at 9:20, 9:30. So Tato's going to wall everything. You know, like I said, super easy wall. So he's walling. He's going up. He's on gold. I think Bacti knows he must be FCing because on the basis that he scouted the mill and, you know... Oh, but Bacti's feudal age, he can snipe this vill and he will. Tato's going to fight it. He needs to not fight uphill though. He's going to get his own scout there, but the scout's only in Dark Age. It doesn't get that +2 attack. But as long as he keeps with the rest of his vills, he'll be fine. And the only vill that's exposed is this one. And actually, oh, he's taking shorefish now. That's very not nice. I don't know how much slower. I think shorefish is 25% slower than big fish. It's something like that. And he's even walling in the front by the dock because obviously Bacti could land a transport ship, land units across, so he needs to defend that too. Or as an injured vill, Bacti could go for it, but he's not going to. So yeah, Tato's going to FC. He's going to be a little bit low on gold, isn't he? If he builds like Market Blacksmith, even then he won't even have enough wood to build a Market Blacksmith. He'll have more than enough food. I know he's adding to berries. He needs to add to wood, not berries. Here come the first galleys. So yeah, you see a forward vill from Bacti. Probably going to drop a tower or something. So yeah, Tato's plan. He knew he was going to lose the water. He knows he's going to FC. That was always the plan. And Bacti's only done 2 docks, and he's done an early transport ship and barracks, and obviously that's why Tato tried to wall the front, but he hasn't completely walled the front. He's going to try and attack the scouts, but he can't because the galleys are there, so this is not looking very good for Tato. I really don't think this is looking... I don't know what he's doing. He's doing Market Blacksmith. My channel, if you right click, it's twitch.tv/RubyOfficial. He's not even watching the stream. I guess I can link it to him. Now I need to go into playing game mode so I don't ever see messages again. So Tato's not going up though, so like he's FCing but he's not FCing, I don't understand. Then Bati's like, well, I'm not gonna let him FC, I'm gonna land him. Because he's gonna transport the Vil. What's inside this transport ship? Spearman? One Spearman, because he's only made a barracks so far. And Tato's walling off the front, so Tato's going to be kind of safe, and he's FCing. But the thing is, Bati can just like, I don't know why he's adding galleys. Maybe he's worried about the fire ships, he's like, well, I need to get a few more just to be on the safe side. But if he gets a free fish boom, he'll be in a super nice position. And yeah, he can't get into Tato's base, it's all been walled. So he's transporting around, trying to... Oh, but there's an opening here for now. Tato's going to re-wall this, yep, okay. The thing is, Bati can see the remnants of the house, so he'll know that something's up. And I guess, what, we might see knights in Bati's base from Tato? FC knights? He's going to have a lot of gold when he goes up, he's going to have meager amounts of food, apparently, and he's going to have, like, no wood. Tato's... Wood is an issue for him, he needs a new lumber camp, and he needs to make it a safe one. There we go, that's a very nice lumber camp. I'm wondering what he's going to do, because he'll go up with, like, 300 food. You can't really do very much of that. All the spearmen scouted the scout though, that's not so nice to Tato. He wants to keep the scout alive, but at the same time he needs to keep it away from the spearmen. Because, okay. The Bati's seen the fact that this has been destroyed, so he knows that there's a Vil sneaking outside of Tato's base now. Obviously Tato's sending a scout back to make sure everything's fine. Wheelbarrow upping for Bati. Obviously the population difference is a lot. Surprised he hasn't added any fishing ships. He'll kill the dock, he's going to Vil bash it, just so that Tato can't make any transports or any fires or anything. Yeah, he's going to try and make a fire ship, but like, honestly, it's not even going to get out in time. He could make it out of dock. Oh, he is doing that. He's doing exactly that. So his plan was literally to FC fire ships, and you get the resources back when your dock's destroyed, so when you see it, he got the wood and gold back. So he's going to make another... Oh, but he need... Ah, the archers might find the dock. He needs to lead them away with the scout. Lead the scout. Oh, no. He's just going to hope he didn't see it. Okay, so he's actually going to take his fish again. He only lost one fishing ship. And he's going to add fire ships. And then Bati's going to go straight there because he scouted it. Oh, and he's going to scout the Vil too soon. It's very nice scouting from Bati. He's even dropping a tower. Tato can see it, but he seems to be ignoring it for now. He'll just move the Vils when it goes up. Yep. No. Oh, I thought he moved the Vils then. Okay, no he has. Osaw, wheelbarrow for Tato 2. So he'll take back... I think the idea is that he'll take back the water, but the problem is... Oh, has he lost the Vil? Ah, yes, he lost the sneak Vil. Okay, that's sad. Even if he doesn't lose it now, he's going to lose it in a second. And obviously 2 archers can kill a scout even without upgrades. Even if the Vil comes to help, I still don't think he's going to win. There's another archer coming too. See, look, Bati's going to kick up to Castle Age, and he's also... He's 10 Vils ahead, so his eco is so much nicer than Tato's. So he's going to own the water, and then he's going to own the land. He's going to just be ahead in every way. I really don't... This is why you don't FC fire ships, even though they've been buffed in BOP, because Tato, I think Bati's playing this really smart. He's going aggro. He's like, well, I'm not just going to let him boom. He's going to go forward. He's towering at the front. Tato's trying to house wall it so the army doesn't get in. But again, every time he has to wall, he can't stonewall because he's Goths. That's another thing to note. So Bati's got 1 archery range archers, and that's just enough for him. It's just enough to defend, a scout, siege workshop, a stable coming up. He's going to go knights. So I hope Tato walls off the rest of this and adds some monks, really. Yeah. Obviously a spearman and a scout's not going to do very much, but knights will really hurt. And obviously Bati's going up for a very, very fast castle time too. Like 20 minutes is pretty solid. He didn't really have to rush. He just made like 6 galleys, 2 docks. Oh, was he really 10 Vils ahead? Oh, maybe. I don't know. The Vil count's almost the same now. I thought it was like 29 to 37, but I guess Tato's made a lot of vills in that time since BAT-T clicked up. Tato's going to finish off the wall, the Spearman's going to die to the TC for no reason. And then obviously he's just going to push here because the tower's firing at the houses, so you know he can afford, it's much easier for him to push there. Defensive monastery, monks coming out because he knows there's going to be knights from BAT-T. He's going to make an effort to finish the houses just because he really wants that extra time if the knights do attack. And he's just going to 3TC boom. And back to, well, Tato's 3TC booming. Both going fire ships now. As you see, they have 100 HP instead of 90, they have plus 10. And they move 3% faster, so look, they're pretty damn fast. And galleys are 10% slower in BOP as well. I'm fairly sure so galleys are slower and fire ships are faster, so there's no way the galleys are going to... I don't know if that affects war galleys or just the feudal age galleys, the speed decrease. BAT-T's archers are stuck. I think the aggressor usually wins. He's getting crossbows too, so he's going to do 2 ranged crossbows to kill the monks and knights. While Tato literally tries to boom. Just 3TC boom, full eco. And look, BAT-T can drop another tower here. I guess he'll add mangonels, even... What? Oh, he deleted the knights so it didn't get converted, okay. So BAT-T's going to add his own mangonels. Tato needs a castle, really. He needs to get that 650 stone, get a defensive castle, maybe a few Huskars. I mean, BAT-T is 1 TC at the moment. He's just doing the power play. Like, he's not thinking, I'm gonna boom. He's like, oh, well, I'm gonna kill him now. It's very hard to just boom in a map place. A demo ship and a fire ship. So he's gonna use the demo ship to take out the fire ship and use the fire ship to take out the galleys. At least he's denying BAT-T of the water as well. BAT-T's only got 1 fishing ship, so the water bonus isn't there for BAT-T really. But look, Tato can't see this tower, so he'll be denied of stone. If Tato's denied of stone, that'll be really, really bad for him. And look, also, BAT-T's going to be in soon. He'll have to move the wood line, I'll have to make a house to the TC, and I'll have to send everything to back. So he'll literally be booming in the tiniest corner of the map. And, he'll have to make a mango. He's making mango. Tato has to kill this tower first. This tower's bad for him. So there we go. The fire ship's released. I don't think it's enough to kill the war galleys. Oh, it will kill a couple of them. Oh, I think Doc may survive. May not. I don't know. It's close though. Oh, Tato deleted the house he's going in, but BAT-T's going round too. Maybe he's going to get the transport ready. Yep, he's getting the transport ready. He's going to transport the Expos across. He's going to transport the mangonel away from the villagers. That's brilliant. Oh, no. Oh, he didn't quite. Oh, there's a second mangonel that's going to be killed by the villagers as well. I wonder if BAT-T's going to try and do the same thing. No, he's going to shoot a vill. He's not going to kill it. 2 mangonels for nothing. That is bad. But he can kill the vills because he will transport the Expos and Cav Arch across. Actually, they are killing that tower so fast that he's not even going to be able to do that. The tower's going to go down, and then Tato's going to run away before the Cav Arch and Expos even get across. That was very nicely done by Tato. 2 mangonels and a tower for nothing. You might lose 1 or 2 vills now, but really not that much. You might lose a mangonel, that would be kind of bad, but I don't think you will. That was so nice from Tato though. 2 mangonels just with vills, just because he deleted the house and went aggressive. That was really bad for BAT-T, because considering BAT-T is still only 1 town centre, and Tato is now the one who's 10 vills ahead, he can't afford to let Tato boom at this point. He literally can't. Oh, but he is in here. And this could be problematic. He's going to lose the monk. He'll send them out. So, like, why doesn't Tato even add, like, some knights? Like, you build 1 stable, you make 2 knights, and you're much more safe. So BAT-T is really trying hard now, because he knows he has to do damage, and he will, because he's in. He's going to send the vills, and he's going to add more vills. Do not walk the monk in the Expos! Tato, what are you doing? Stop! Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's actually going to survive, though. No, it's not. Oh, here's the castle I was talking about. He needs his castle. He's adding a tower. Oh, if that tower goes up, it could deny the castle. The castle can't go up because... Oh no, he deleted the tower. He's got some Expos. Mangonel is there. BAT-T is going to do so... He's going to try so hard to deny his castle now, I think. I really think he's going to try and kill as many vills as possible. Because he knows he can't stop it, but he knows he can delay it and do a lot of damage in the process. So this vill's going to go down. He's going to hit the ones in the farms. He's going to hit the ones in the wood. Tato's going to try and wall them out. He should wall here as well and then send the vills back. One more house there, and then send the vills back, and then send the mangonel in. Oh, okay. Again, another tower from back T. The mangonel coming. Knights are coming, but they won't be able to do anything when the castle's up. He's gonna kill one vill, two vills. Two vills, three vills? Almost three vills. Almost three vills. Three vills, he got three vills. Four vills. Four vills he got. He got four vills of those expos. That was nice. Oh, but Tato in the meantime has been losing vills on the right hand side to the mangonel because he wasn't watching his one cavalry sniping off with lumberjacks as well because he hasn't rewalled. Oh my gosh, Tato. Oh my, no, stop. He's gonna lose so many vills. He lost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vills. And now look at the vills, they're the same. He was like 15 vills ahead and now they're the same because Tato's lost so many and now he's making Huskarls. But back T's gonna add TCs at home soon. Yeah, look, he's dropping 2 now because he knows that he's done enough damage that he can add the TCs without having to invest more in the Castle Age army. It's like, okay, well, I've done enough damage now, I can just kind of boom a bit. Sending the Huskarls 1v1 versus Knights is bad, he's getting scale mail armor. I don't like these decisions. I mean, look, he's going to lose a Huskarl for nothing. He's going to lose 2 Huskarls for nothing. That Knight can kill them both, pretty much. Well, it killed one in a bit. But back T will lose the Mangonel if he's not careful. He's not microing. All these stupid flicking towers, though, you should kill them with Huskarls, maybe. They're just trying to take Tato off of wood and even kill the farmer there. Havarch coming, more knights coming, Tato hasn't re-walled. He should wall this at least, like palisade wall to the castle. Because honestly, if you palisade wall to the castle and to here, it stops knights getting in. Because he's going to lose the Mangonel, and then he's just going to get raided. And he's like, well, I'm going to just drag them under the castle, but honestly, they're fine. Like, they can still do damage, because it's like the same as last game. He trushed with 0 army. He's doing like Doubt style, pretty much. He's trying to just boom with making the minimal amount of army, and Bati's going full aggressive. Bati's even won the water. I wouldn't be surprised if he's even adding fishing ships at this point. He is, look, he's just adding fishing ships because he knows he's got the water. There's 3 Huskarls coming. They will get through the stone wall, but it's 3 unupgraded Huskarls. They have like +1 defense. You need +2 to do some decent damage. Castle Age Husks. 84 pop to 78, so the population's pretty similar. That's interesting. There's only 10 pop behind, but look at this, the Cavalry and Knights again going to raid because there's no army to defend against it. Bati coming with another Mangonel to kill all the vills, and it's going to be 1 Huskarl to deal with it, but it might die to Knights. No, Bati's not watching it. He's idling all the vills though. Look at this, 17 idle vills, 18 idle vills. It doesn't even matter if he's and he's behind in vills. Tato's behind in vills, and 20 of them are idled. So this is bad. I think he played so defensive. He should have at least like made knights or something, or like some kind of army to defend himself in early Castle Age, instead of being so stubborn and doing 1 monastery monks and Mangonel, seeing how aggressive Bacti is. Because I can't see how Tato can recover from this. Because he's just trapped in the corner of the map. Bati's wasting so many Mangonels though. He's made so many Mangonels on this side and he's lost all of them. Then again, they've killed like 15 vills, so another 2 vills. Like, it's just adding up and adding up. Another vill lost. Like, because he's got 3 TCs at home and he's going to lose like what, 2 or 3 vills at home, and then he'll notice. Look, he noticed before he even lost a single villager. And now all the Huskarls are going to die for nothing. They have +2 and they might kill a couple anyway, but still. That reaction was really on top. And look, he sent 1 ram, but he's going to die tonight. It's from the stable. Why would you kill the tower first? Surely the stable would be more important. Kill the stable, kill the siege workshop, and you don't have to worry about army coming to back it up. And he's killing the towers now, that would being a pain. He's going to kill all of this army now. Obviously Cavalry's not very effective against Huskarls. We see the map is stonewalled for Bati, so he stonewalled the map and he's won the water, so he knows there's like 0 way that Tato can attack him. Tato can go up to Imp though, wow! Despite what I've said, he's actually And the fact that he's lost 1 billion vills, he's actually boomed under pressure, not too badly. But the thing is, what can he do when he goes up? He's clicked up to Imp, but he won't have the eco to really do anything. Goths require a big eco. If you want elite Huskarls, you need a lot of eco. If you want Halbs, you know, you still need eco. Huns are much cheaper in that sense, and Bacti's only going to go up a little bit later. So he can go like straight to, I don't know, Paladins of Cavarch or whatever the heck he wants to do. I don't know what TC is about, but it's there. Monastery, you can convert Huskarls quite easily as well when they're in small numbers. So Baptiste hasn't clicked up, but his eco is just amazing. He's got thousands of everything. He's adding another TC. Is that the 5th? 1, 2, 3, yeah, it looks like the 5th TC. And he's now up to Imp. Potatoes, what's he gonna do? I don't know his plan. Is he gonna add Huskarls? Because I think Elite Huskarl costs 1200 food. Then the one Anarchy costs like 400 food and 450 gold, is it? The one that means you're waiting from barracks, and then the other one that means it's like atheism or something, I don't know. The one that means you can make them faster is like 600 wood, 400 gold or something. It's really expensive initially, even though they have cheap infantry, the upgrades cost a lot. And he'll just never ever have the eco to do any of that, so I don't know what the point of going Imp is if you can't do anything with it. Again, he's still being harassed by these stupid mangonels because he refuses to like make enough Huskarls and siege to kill this stupid stable, and honestly, all he has to do, a couple of rams and 10 Huskarls, and just kill it. Just kill it. And then he would be fine, but he's been harassed by these knights and mangonels for so long because he's just refused to deal with it. Same as he did the game before, he literally refused to kill Bacti's stuff at home. Just like, wouldn't do it until try and post him. Bacti's getting War Galley, it's pretty interesting. Iron Casting, Barracks, so he's got Anarchy, but he can't get Elite or anything. The 105 pop to 115, so the pops are really similar, except Bacti's eco is like 10 times nicer at this point. I don't know what Bacti's gonna do. He's doing knights, upgrading bloodlines, so we're gonna see some paladins, or at least cavaliers, because obviously Tato's gonna add halves. He's gonna do halves and Husks combo, which generally beats Huns, but he's also doing braces, so I guess Bacti's going for the heavy Cavarch paladin combo. And Goths usually win post-imp fights based on the fact that they have better stuff once it's fully upgraded, but it's getting them to that point where they have all the fully upgraded stuff. Yeah, I see the pikemen upgrading now. 2 mantle, heavy plow. More stables and archery ranges at the front because again, there's nothing to kill it. And the scores are pretty similar actually. I was surprised, I thought Bacti would be much further ahead in the score. It's only like 400 points. And I guess he did War Galley because they still have 9 range, they can do a lot of harassment from water to land units. A town centre, 3 forward barracks, he's gonna kill the gate. I'm really surprised Bacti didn't deal with that, that's gonna be a problem soon. If there's like 3 or 4 barracks Huskarls coming into Bacti, he's actually gonna have issues. And he's gonna try and take the gold, but he's never getting that. I think Tato could still win. Like, it's much closer than I thought it would be, because despite the fact that he lost so many vills and I lost so many vills, he still managed to boom quite well. And his eco's not the worst, he's still adding farms and he's getting the upgrades one by one. I mean, he hasn't got the elite Huskarl, but he'll get it at some point probably. I mean, he's getting the gold control, map control, which is a really important thing. Because if he starves Bacti of gold by taking all the extra gold piles, this is trapped. That has to be cut out. Got this gold and this gold, so Bacti's only got 1 gold in his base. I didn't know that was a feature of this map actually. You only get 1 gold in your base and the others are just spread around the map. So yeah, I think he's just trying to starve Bacti of gold. He should have some pikemen though. He's losing quite badly against these knights. He's got a monk. Yeah, he's adding pikemen. He's getting halberdier upgrade. This is very close at the moment. I mean, Bacti owns the water, but he can't do much with it. He's got a bit of a fish boom going. He's got some fire ships and galleys. He's using it to land, which is nice, but he still can't hit that much on land. He's not using the war galleys to fire at the Huskarls. Got the Cav Arch coming in, but there's a DC if he notices. Plate barding, galleon, and husbandry. Wow, I think Bacti's really going for the. He's upgrading a lot. Did he really need galleons? I don't think they even get an extra range. It's just 6+3 still. And they do a bit more damage. Oh, they get one more range. Okay, it's 7+3, and then they get an extra attack. Okay. And then some more HP. So you can do a bit of harassment from the water, but considering his lack of gold, I don't think Bacti's in any position to do every upgrade under the sun, unless he's just going to abuse the market to the point of infinity. Wait. Tato's also been housed for the past 30 minutes, and the pops are quite similar. 170, 160, and considering there's like 15 on water, Tato probably has more land army at this point. And I think this is the reason why I made galleons, to just shoot at land units like that and harass them. Even halves. Do halves get a bonus against ships? I think they might do. All I know is that halves do a lot of damage against ships. And especially because they're Goths, they're so cheap, so you can just spam them if the war galleys are at the edge. Even that, look, Huskarl's killing galleons. Oh dear. Bacti trying to wall off desperately again. Trying to. Oh, Tato got a barracks in the middle of the wall to prevent the wall going up. Bacti deleted the Vil so it wouldn't be converted, that's nice. Sending a knight, if he converts a knight he can kill Vils. They're not cavaliers yet. He's also getting light cavs. Bacti doesn't seem to have a plan at this point. He's going full water, but why? Because on this map you can't hit that much from the water, you really can't. Look, this, like, if Tato goes along the inside, the galleons cannot hit any army that goes through here. Literally, like, none of it. So, you know, you could just have Huskarls walk into his base. Both getting capped rounds at the same time. Crop rotation for Tato, 2-man saw. Bacti, 3,000 food, 2,000 wood, 100 gold. Gold is going to be an issue because obviously it's going to be like, I think Goths can just spam so easily with trash that it's hard because there's, how many relics does Tato have? I know it's going to annoy people. She has three monasteries scattered across the map, one here, one in the top right, one in the bottom left, and each one has one relic. So Tato has 3 relics, and he's got 1,600 gold. And he's got all the extra gold on the map that is acquirable, if that's a word, apart from this one. So I think that was his plan the whole game. It was to let Bacti try and pressure him, but then he goes in, pushes back, takes all the resources on the map. And actually, oh, because the projectiles count as Pierce, so they don't actually do very much damage to Huskarls, because Huskarls have crazy Pierce on them. And they're both pretty much 200 pop now, so it's fairly even in that sense. But I think Tato's got the advantage. He's got all the map, and he's got better trash because it's so easy to spam halbs. And then if the Hun player adds some skirms, you just make like 3 Huskarls, 2 or 3 Huskarls, which aren't very expensive. And because he has 3 relics, it's very viable that he can produce them at a reasonable rate, even when all the gold's gone. But with Huns, it's like, he's got Cavalier. Well, there must be a bug in the thing, he's already researched it, but apparently it's not finished yet. So, whatever. But still, Elite Huskarl, that was the upgrade. So I guess he didn't mind doing that later. He's like, well, I'm going to get halbs, I'm going to get all the other upgrades, and he's rebuilding the gate, but there's capped rams coming. He doesn't have any mangonels or siege workshop, he's just going to wall more. And Bacti's just going to try and wall and wall and wall, while Tato just like... And Bacti doesn't have ballistics as far as I can tell. Well, maybe he does. But maybe Tato is actually microing the Huskarls, I don't know. Adding forward stables to try and harass Tato's base. And Tato's going from the right side as well. Stone mining, masonry. The problem is Bati's gold. He's got how many relics? Let me have a look. Control Y. He's got 2 relics. So okay, all the relics on the map have been collected, but 2 relics with Huns isn't enough to sustain him, and he doesn't even have Hussar upgrade as far as I know. He has light cavs and cavaliers. Researching paladins. Why is it not showing up on the dashboard? On the overlay? Something's wrong. It even said cavalier hadn't been researched yet when it was already finished. So I think there's a little bit of desync, but whatever. I mean, the paladins are strong, but like, can't kill halb spam. Goss can spam 100 halbs a minute, and they win with land army. So I guess that's what Tato's going for. He's like, I'm going to FC fire ships and try and win the water, and then boom. If that fails, I'm going to boom anyway and win with land army post imp. So I think that was pretty much his plan from like the get-go. How much? 1 damage per hit. Is that actually? I don't know. They're doing like 1 to 2 damage per hit. I think that's crazy. And Bati's adding the skirms now, but he knows he can't. Okay, he's gonna fight head on. He's just trying to wall defend with mangonels. Add a couple of bombard cannons, because Goss get bombard cannons once they have chemistry. Yeah, Tato's on the ball. He's adding some bombard cannons to kill the mangonels, and then he'll use them to back up the rams and push. Sorry, I had to have a quick drink. Throat's getting a bit dry. I have to take a drink break between game 2 and game 3, i.e. after this game. Bati's actually taken the score lead again, which is surprising. It must be the walls control. Oh, look at this, that's a very nice castle of Tato though. And Bati doesn't have the gold to invest in, whatchamacallit, cannon galleons, so he physically can't kill water from the sea unless, like, Goss? I think Goss get Bracer. Celts don't get Bracer, I'm pretty sure Goss do. He's gonna use Huskars. And I think Tato's just gonna add fast fire ships, really. And fire ships don't do very much damage to vills, apparently. With his 3,000 gold, I don't know if he was selling or if he's just been hoarding all of the gold on the map. Where are the bombard cannons? Here. Again, Bati trying to raid with some paladins. I think we'll be seeing the fast fire upgrade soon. Oh wow, Bati's actually... Oh, war galley. Oh nice, on galleons. I guess this is all Huns can do. They get Hussars and get skirms, make 100 of them and push. That's pretty much what Huns do. The thing is, if he adds in some Huskars here, and then just pushes with halbs and husks, because there aren't enough skirms to do that much damage. And they only have +1 defense, so even halbs shred them. Like, look at how much damage 1 halb does to a skirm. If he hits it. Yeah, there we go, it took off like, you know, a third of the skirm's health with a hit. Obviously Tato lost a few here, because it's hard to micro everywhere. He's really trying to push now, he's killed the mangonels. He's gonna, you know, bombard down the wall. Oh no, here come the mangonels, here comes the walling, the panic walling. Bati has 600 stone, he can do it. Oh, but can he save 1 mangonel down? There's 3 to go. 2 bombard cannons, 2 mangonels down, 1 shot off on the bombard cannons. He's moved back a bit. Oh, he's in, almost, not quite in. There's 2. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. If he kills this one, oh no. Oh, he still has to hit it. This is crazy. So Bati's trying to push the right and Tato's trying to hold, whereas Bati's trying to hold the left with walls. Crazy, crazy walls. This is like Mem-style walls. It's like, just wall everything. Panic, panic wall. On the right hand side, Tato's just adding barracks. He's building a castle. That's a nice castle as well. And just spamming halbs, not even adding Huskars. It's like halbs. Look at this, 20 gold for Bati, 1,500 for Tato. That pretty much sums up the game. And yet here's the fast fire ships. I don't know if he ever went through the war galley. I think that was a mistake. I think he wanted to just do fast fire ships. 8+1 pierce armor. Oh, he must have done what's the name? The name of the... It's not dry dock. It's the one that also increases capacity. C. I know it begins with C, but I don't remember what it's called. I think it consistency anyway. Yeah, he'll actually take back the water now, stop the galleons. Good strat. Yeah, he called GG. It's not like Baltic. Same Baltic. So he's saying it's not like Baltic, and he's like, oh, I just thought, you know, just treat it as Baltic. GG, nice. So yeah, he just took the land control earlier than BAC-T, and then he managed to win. The BAC-T knew his whole base was going to get shredded, and this push, even if it worked, you know, still lost most of the map. If I look at the achievements, 294 units killed, 298 units lost. So BAC-T actually killed quite a lot more, about 100 more. But he lost a lot more buildings, and largest army was for Tato. More resources for everything except gold. They had the same amount of gold. I think because BAC-T rushed so hard, he invested a lot of gold in Castle Age trying to kill Tato, but then because it didn't work, and Tato, because, you know, I said he was being stubborn, but he literally did a Doubt style, where he invested almost no gold defending in Castle Age, and just food and wood, really. Wow. We're at 1000 versus 900. That's not too much different with their gold. Let's go back so they can start game 3. And Tato needs 2 to 3 minutes. Need to update the score. That is. Oh. Why is the in game scene still on? The scene switcher breaks sometimes. Okay, so it's still. That was game 2. It's 1-1. BAC-T won the Arabia. Tato won his home map. Now it's BAC-T's home map. Read the chat.